from this front B pop from G2, that Yoru flash, it could be so hard to dodge.
I think that's why they're playing off of it, and as soon as it goes off, they know they can try to refill it onto the side. Trent back already through, taking care of Bozer, but the trade is timely. It's perfect. Durka's not able to get it. His hero does. 2 kills on the round for him. Just enough to try to get him out of position. Do they have a flash? Do they have anything? They all just swing out. They all just face, and they're outnumbered.
G2, they need to be careful right now, because Alphier, if he gets heated up, it's going to be over.
A little bit of tap there, not connecting the shots, but honestly, Jonah P, it was a bit labored. It took a little bit of time, but ultimately does connect. It's a 3v3, but it doesn't feel like a solid one. It doesn't feel like a comfortable one. It just feels inevitable. See that cheeky little vulnerable shock setup. IC's been dropped. Leaf has 2. Ton of info. You've got Durka who's pushed down C long. You had the drone come out from Chronicle towards A, and they've got him fully funneled into the middle of the map, and they know that. The paranoia is going to be a little bit wide, but Valorant shots do connect.
And this drone, it's going to get good info on where Alphier is.
Again, Durka is the problem, and the problem has not been solved. Jonah P fully surrounded in a 1v3. No idea where Durka was. But they've managed to get him in there now. The middle of the map has been taken. The paranoia is out towards Garage. He shouldn't be able to get away with anything. Remember the last time they did this, they had the Viper Orb that they could play around.
And they also had rifles. Oh, that shield. So damning.
There's really no way for them to fight back to this, at least not in this round. So a flawless one comes through for Fnatic as they get to 4, and I think...
So if G2 take too long, here it comes. Here's the 1v1.
Alpha and Leaf on the other side. He's got full health, he's got full armor. But how do you deal with the double tap?
It's too hard, not at this high of a level.
Oh, it seems like they're going to try to get out onto the side. Not going to lie to you guys, didn't really see what happened there, but lo and behold, the decay as well.
30 seconds
but it's
Surface in such a good spot, but Jonah P just decapitates him. Boaster able to respond at least a little bit. Now a 2v2 as the spike goes down. It's leaving Trent on his own. And again, Trent has to go. No armor, that's not the right weapon in that position. And the beginning of this could not be any better. So they have full A main control, but the pit is down, and that's going to make this so much more difficult. Leaf's going to fall too. G2 for any semblance of hope, and it does not look like that will be the case. What in the world can Trent do? Outnumbered and dead.
But this time maybe Durka is feeling it in his own right, and Leaf.
Oh
my
again.
Gosh.
He's got a Bulldog, light armor. Alphier again trying to pest him out, but this time the duel goes the way of G2. He's exploring. Valen's there on the other side. He's got to spot him, and he does. The stinger up close nets him another win. A 5v2, but again, remember, it's lighter weaponry. It's not great. It's a Bulldog and an Odin. I mean, he's got plenty of money.
Wait a second.
The newcomer be able to swing this back in their favor, but heads up awareness from Trent. Now Durka has no choice but to get out. Not in that situation.
Yeah, he grabs the Vandal. But Leaf drops anyways. I guess he only had a Bulldog. It was a light investment from the side of G2. Yoru clone is so good against the Cypher. Breaks all the trips in Alpha. He's going crazy right now. It's 1-for-1 though.
Leaf again. It's Durka again getting as much info as he can. Meanwhile, Boaster's trying to do a bit of the same, but Trent anchored in. We'll clean him up.
No smokes on the side of the defense either, so it's just going to be complete RNG. That's a good start though, yeah.
That's a big one, but Leaf's timing. He's given his position away. He's only able to find one. It's going to be Chronicle on his own. A tap of the spike into the swing, and Jonah P will best him.
Of ISO and Yoru. I mean, that's another free pick, but I think that'll spam this time around. And the 1-2-3 punch.
They're investing so much into denying this A main control from G2.
And still an Omen paranoia for Boaster. It gets committed. Hero just absolutely decimates Valen. And deleted from the server.
And Trent's left in a 1v4. That first shot will go out. The spam coming through will clean up 2. But there's still so much work to be done. Note, Boaster did not get it to half. Now finally done so. The classic just cannot connect.
Yeah. With more members, that turret does not clear this box. Leaf, oh my goodness!
He's punished again. He stuck that. He stuck that right into Hero's lap. He's gonna get a second on Valen too.
So risky.
I'm sure we're gonna see that on the replay, but I think the story doesn't change. Jonah P.
It's in their sights, and it's a crossfire in garage. This is impossible.
How in the world does Jonah P do that? He can't. I mean, all of G2 struggling.
Yeah. Oh, man.
This time it's Trent.
Oh, he's
just trying to take the fight right to him.
Look at how far back the trips are from Hero.
Leaf's gonna get tagged. The Hunter's Fury has been invested. Leaf is already dead.
What a setup.
No corner is safe.
From Fnatic. What a great round. And Alpha just spams him through the smoke. That's how the game's been going. Everything in favor.
Probably too little too late, and Leaf has been left with so much to do. Meanwhile, Icy trying to get back sight off of the flashes. Leaf dealt with. The site still up for grabs. You still have so many members of Fnatic that are playing close by. Icy trying to swing out the Bucky from that distance. Will not connect, but Valen will. How do you deal with Durka, though? Number situation, the pit invested. Trent on the swing. Chronicle dead. And now the pit in play. Can they do anything to get rid of this? He's going to flip the map. He's going to get out. Valen's fully TP'd, but it finally commits back. Where's the swing? Where's the challenge? Where's the dare? They all want to swing at the exact same time. Across the middle of the map again. Two there. Found Alfier again. Gets away with murder.
And now are you ready for the second? You're not.
No. No way.
And Trent just got spammed. How dare he?
Unbelievable.
Leaf is in a 1v3 though. And he gets flanked. Durka.
Wouldn't you be having fun if you were up 7 rounds in an elimination match at Champs?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're about to be met by Alpha. This guy's about to pop off. Oh, he can't handle the pressure.
In the face of 3. And they're just going to walk into Fnatic's crosshairs again.
30 seconds left.
Boaster is calling such a good game. Leaf, he gets a Vandal.
And he puts it right back down. As quickly as he scooped it up. Now Chronicle on the swing back side will clean up the last 2 members. Fnatic get up 11-3. Go next.
Try to start hitting some shots.
That's a good start.
There you go. And Alpha's still in this window area.
Leaf's gonna clean him up, but how do you expect the other? No real idea of what was happening garage. And now they're not even necessarily concerned with dealing with the spike and covering for it. Look at Chronicle's position. Just so aggressive. A brawly approach. And well, for good reason, it's all gone their way. A turn of the flash, no kill found. A 2v2 now, Icy weak. Valen not much better off.
Alpha's just gonna ult the diffuser. This round should be done.
This map is very likely done.
It's done. It's a save from G2. They know they don't have time.
They're going to bait all that out, and yeah, they're going to lose full A main control, but Fnatic wisely accelerating, taking the rest of the map.
They're not even taking the map. They're taking heads.
There's really nothing that's safe. And again, for G2, Fnatic are just running circles around G2, a 13-3 stomp. There's nothing to cover it. The only thing that might catch him is if they decide to turn around. Jonah P on the prowl with, again, Trent over his shoulder. Every single target spotted, every single corner checked. Now, finally, gunfire erupts as Alfier's the first to fall. Hero's going to join in as Chronicle on the swing. Not able to settle, finally does onto Trent. Delivers on a second. Jonah P down, and now numbers equal. You can tuck inside of it, but be careful. They're going to check you. They're going to swing you. Leaf cleans him up. The spike does not get planted. Chronicle's doing his best to frag his way into the round, but time will expire. Yes, another kill comes through for Chronicle, but G2 get the pistol.
Giving up the A site, but playing back site. This time around, it's heaven, spawn, shower.
That doesn't feel good. That does not feel good. Hero's down, Boaster somehow gets away and buys some time. It's upgraded to weapon 2 as a bulldog in hand.
Look at Valen, 20 HP. Chronicle's going for the late flank.
What a bloody mess this would be. Flash on the other side as they try to push through the wall. Jonah P on the snap to Alfier, but Durka on the exchange.
It's a stick.
Icy's gotten it to half. He's the last one left standing in a 1v2. With the outlaw in hand, has found his one. But Durka on the other side with the Bucky again. There's just not a lot of time on this. Durka can swing, but he's gonna hold it. Oh my goodness.
But it's so tough because that's the bread and butter for G2. That's been their success all year long.
You mentioned that this matchup really doesn't seem to favor G2, and we're just waiting for another round to come through.
They have such a good read on everything. Anti-eco, they get the pick. They freeze. They don't rush the plan. They set late flanks up like this. And then once they start getting confident, I mean, Alpha, he's just going to try to get his ultimate online. 2 orbs off of it. And they'll gather space like that.
Playing anti, and Chronicle just plays his position perfectly.
Beautiful. They were so ready, and now, yeah, what's the reaction?
Oh! Now they can go forward. Now they can commit.
Really good molly to delay, but Chronicle spams Trent in the process. And he's just gonna clean up house.
He's gotten 3 on the round already.
This was bad last time around for Fnatic, but Chronicle, he's taking things into his own hands. He has 4 to the round, and Durka will clean it up.
Because again of Hero's positioning and because of his utility. Boaster, careful now. Again, almost getting caught in utility, realizing that he's being hunted, he's being pushed, he's being pressed, and he's been dealt with.
30 seconds left.
Again,
Yeah, he got caught out sleeping.
I mean, but again, such a small victory in light of every other devastating defeat. Hero again finding 2 quick kills. They've kept this one competitive. Sure, they're tied at 3 apiece. Gen just as quickly as I say that.
Really got them back into it.
A map that they felt like they should have been able to get away with. Any attempt at a retake.
But it's so hard to hold against this double initiator comp.
Dude, the C's nade was 9. It's Durka knew exactly where he was going to be. They pop the ult. He's going to find another. Trent falls. Icy's going to try to exchange with his own. Waiting for the right time to strike. Pulls the trigger. Does connect onto Durka. Just a sliver of health to his name. Valen, no smokes. He's got the molly, and he's caught with utility out. Terrible timing. Can Icy deliver? Virgie 2 with Boaster on the other side. Yes, he can.
And Fnatic, they're going to run it back. They like what they saw last time around. Durka gets a freebie.
Durka with a lot to deal with, and not able to find any of it. Trent's positioning was really nice. Jonah P on the swing. This feels a lot more brawly. This feels notably more bellicose. But again, advantage Fnatic. A deep hit now that they're going to attempt to counter, but Valen will crumble under the weight of the moment, under the dominance of Fnatic.
No one's holding his U-Haul right now. I guess I say that as Chronicle picks it up, but they're ahead of that.
Now he realizes where they're coming from. 3 members stunned. No need to swing. They can take the fights exactly when they want them. As soon as you have attention drawn one place, the hit comes from elsewhere.
This Fnatic. Oh, barrel scene. Jonah P takes out Boaster.
That's a punish. How much more can they find? Leaf with 2, make that 3. A great response.
The barrel was seen by Jonah P on site, and that was enough for Leaf to just absolutely mow down everybody jumping out of hookah. But the call was...
Icy tucked in the smoke, the nade, the satchel. He's buying time. He's trying to delay as best as he can. Trent able to get 2. Icy on the swing. Durka there. Satchel's exchanged. And it's only 2 on the side of Fnatic now. Holy smokes. He does that, and now he's got the ult. Icy so weak. Durka gets another. A 2v3. This was a 2v5, if I'm not mistaken. If they can convert this, what in the world will be left? Boaster spotting 1. A 1v3 left to convert. Confidence from the captain as he delivers another. Can he find clarity in the calamity? No! Jonah P saves the day for G2. Jonah P on the swing, spotting 2 here. Leaf has been dealt with, but I see the firing squad over his shoulder.
They don't like the silence.
It's deafening. Hero now position given away. He's been spotted. He's been cleaned up. Is there anything to spot him? Is there anything to stop him? Just a bit short of being the hero that Fnatic needed in the previous round, and he might be able to clean it up. Icy choosing wisely to hold onto the rocket for just a bit longer, not connecting. And playing everything to near perfection. Another kill found. As Durka's going to join in on it. They've got to deal with him. Trent's gotten it to half, but that's all it can be so far. As Valen's left alone, he's going to get dropped. Or at least he almost had a timing on it. Heroes in such a brutal spot. They know that he's there. Trent has to be careful. He's
not playing.
He's going to be the first on the swing.
But the timing.
Icy stomping like a Clydesdale around the way as Chronicle gets 2. And now the Cosmic Divide has torn them asunder. Posted up on the other side of the wall. All the info he can possibly gather, but Valen.
His barrel was sticking out.
He's gotten it down to a 2v2 to close the half. A tap of the spike, but it's not committed. Leaf just walks into his death. Valen on the tap. No real way to pull this off. He's gotten it down to 1, but again, time is short. He's got to commit to this, but he runs away. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
He's dead. He's done.
He has no idea. A quick tap, assassination style. Never knew it hit him.
And look at how slow G2 are to make a decision. They want to take the teleporter.
Do they realize how close Hero is? Valorant's the first to fall. They're going to have to attempt as G2 realize this is a desperate need to pull off this pistol. And it's gotten down to 1. Trent is so weak. Boaster left in a 1v1. A catastrophic call to arms for G2.
Will this be the one, Doug?
Boaster's gotten it to half. The spray coming through, 40 HP again, just a tap, just a dare. There's the swing, he spots the heal. He's nipping at it, but again, the timing, the position from Trent is gorgeous. The kill comes through for Boaster, but the round for G2. No armor, 18-8. Chronicle falls, Alpha Year does too.
And this is where G2 shine. They get the spike planted, it's the post-plant scenarios. The cycle of utility, the fighting together.
No safety found. But they've got Boaster controlled. They've got him cornered. They've got him cleared, and now there's going to be a fight through the other side of the TP. Look at Icy's position. As soon as he gets on the move, there may be something going on here as Trent trying to keep them back. Durka will fall.
They're going to have to sit in this teleporter for as long as they can, but if you look at the minimap, look at Icy. He's going to flank him.
At least enough to open the door.
And that's an upgrade for the Bulldog.
He can Roomba his way through the TP. That's exactly what he's going to do. The door will open. Oh no, it trolled him a little bit. The angle wasn't great. Chronicle might survive this. Not able to hit the headbutt. A recalled smoke results in a kill on both sides. He's going to try to get across. They hear him. They know he's there, and they're going to try to cut him off. There he is. He's been spotted. He's been dropped. Dizzy over the top, tagging a couple.
But it's not halved. It should have been halved.
When do G2 go? They might not get the chance. Jonah P gets dealt with. Jonah P has been asked to make a stand. Can he deliver? He's gonna spot the first, but he can't clean him up. Can Icy do what his teammate could not? No! Another round dominantly going the way of Fnatic. What can Leaf and Trent do? They're gonna invest the pit? Such a disadvantageous situation, and now they're gonna invest the showstopper on the other side, and it's all on to Leaf. Still trying to play around the pit, and he can't find safe space in. Duelist utility that's intended to make noise, but he's gotta find safe passage out. What a snap from Icy. 13 seconds left, they've burned this candle down really low. Can they flood behind it? The spam coming through, Trent's dead, but the spike down. The attack in an advantageous position. Icy on the swing, but Leaf on the kill. Boaster and Hero left standing, and they've gotten it down to 2. Hero cannot stand any longer. He's left Boaster by himself. Fuse trying to very carefully play every single position. Face checks the smoke. Jonah P still has a flash, but he's been spotted out on the swing, the thrash. He's been tagged, he's been dropped. A 4v3 advantage the way of the attack still, but they've got to realize they don't have any control of short. Leaf knocked on the door. He tried sniffing his way in, but he couldn't. And so now the swing back towards Showers. Icy with so much to deal with. How do you drop the Turk? You cannot. The time is so short, though. Fnatic have to accelerate. They have to go, and they have to go now if they want to have a shot at this. I don't think there's enough time. They've tied the freaking game. And so that's where the threat is, but the Prowler's going to confirm there's no one there. They're going to fully commit out onto the crunch, though. Trent's dead. Tucked behind the cover of the smokes. They push their way forward. Icy's dead. Oh my gosh. Alpha Year's filthy.
That was so quick. Boaster. He's going to clean up Leaf as well.
And punish Boaster, and they do. A considerable amount of damage dealt, but it's really lethality that's found on the other side. Leaf is dead. Of course, it's Chronicle. He started the map hot. He might be the one to close it. Icy satchels into his death. It's again disaster. What does Trent do here?
He's gonna die. He's left to his devices. Fnatic are giving ones though. But Hero will take him out. They're still here. They still want it. Here it comes, Doug.
Can they weather this? It's 1-for-1. Meanwhile, G2 seem to have stabilized at least for a little bit, but Alpha here invests the thrash. He's dealt with. He's done. There's no idea for them to know if it's on right now because they're still waiting on the other side of the wall. This one coming through will connect onto Leaf. Still work to be done. Boaster He's gotten it to half. There's the flash. There's a swing. And Chronicle gets all